All right, friends and family friends. Today, we are going to do the reverse behind the 8 ball. Here it is. That's the move, and here is a slow-mo. All right, so to get right into it, this move, I've already done a tutorial on the reverse behind the 8 ball. Little did I know when I did it wrong. And so this is the right way to do it. And this way, the way in this tutorial here is cooler, it's harder, and it's better all around. So let's get into it. What you're going to do, you are going to start off by holding the knife like this, just over your 4 fingers, and you're going to put your thumb on the safe handle, right? So you got the safe handle over your hand like this. What you're going to do is you're going to fling out the bite handle over the back of your hand, just like that. So you got the safe handle, you fling out the bite handle over the back of your hand. Then you're going to let the bite handle fall, and you're going to fling the back of the blade over your thumb, just like that. So you got the safe handle, fling out the bite handle, let it fall, and then fling it over your thumb. And when you put it all together, right, you get this kind of a swing where it hits your thumb like that. Of course, you've seen the trick. You probably see where this is going. We're going to do a reverse thumb Chaplin, right? And so to practice the thumb Chaplin, basically what you do, right, you do this spin just as it hits your thumb, you release, it's going to spin around, you're going to catch it like right about in the exact same spot, right, again, right? So all you got to do, you just got to hold the knife like this, and you can practice doing one rotation. And so if you can't do this yet, you just got to work on it. You got to practice your Chaplins. The tutorials will be in the description, but you should be able to do this if you're watching this tutorial. So you do one thumb Chaplin and catch in the same spot. Now this trick, what you're going to do is you're going to do this fling out and this thumb Chaplin, but instead of catching in the exact same position, what you're going to do is you're going to wait an extra half second. So normally, right, it spins around, you would catch it here. You're going to let it fall, and you're going to catch it on the side, basically, is what happens, right? So it does a spin around. It kind of, you wait a second, and then you catch it just like that. And so I'll show you what that looks like. It looks something like that, right? So instead of catching it in this position, right, like this, you let it spin, and you catch it in this position here. And so this is just going to be something you have to practice, too. So just practice that over and over again until you can get it. So you catch it kind of on the side. And the precision of this isn't a huge deal. You don't have to catch it exactly. If it falls down a little bit, you'll see how it goes. But anyway, so you do this little weird thumb Chaplin sideways catch thing. So anyways, right? So you do this fling, you do the thumb Chaplin with the weird sideways catch like this. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take the handle here and you're just going to let it fall down, basically, right? And so you do the thumb Chaplin, you catch, you let it fall down, and you wind up in this position right here. Now from here, what we're going to do is you're going to do one vertical, perfectly vertical index Chaplin rotation from stationary. So you can just start in this position right here with your finger out. You should be able to do one rotation just like that. And if you can't do this yet, once again, you got to work on your Chaplins. You should watch my tutorial, blah, 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 you get the gist. So anyways, right, so you do a little bit of an upwards motion and then circular motion, right? So you kind of come up and around in a circle and it'll spin around your finger, basically, one rotation. Now, once you can do that, right, so you can do this fling out, you can do this thumb Chaplin with the weird catch, you can do one Chaplin rotation. What you're going to do is you're going to put them all together, right? So, and you can start off by doing this really slowly, right? So you do this thumb Chaplin, you let it fall, and you do this, right? And you can practice it again. And you can just, all you got to do is you just got to get slowly, slowly faster until you can do it reasonably fast, right? So you start off slow, and you go a little bit faster, right? And you go a little bit faster, and a little bit faster, and so on and so forth, right? You get the gist. And eventually, you don't have to get it super fast. You can even just kind of get the feel of what it feels like. And so once you can do that, what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack a little bit. So you're going to fling the knife out, do this thumb Chaplin and catch here. And instead of letting it fall, you're going to keep it in this position, and you're going to do 1 0G index Chaplin in the reverse direction, and you're going to catch. So I'll show you what that kind of looks like, right? So you do this fling out, you do this thing with this weird catch from this position right here, right? You do one Chaplin rotation, and you're going to catch with your thumb, just like that. And so this, as well, is just going to require practice. But what you can do, all you got to do is you just got to start in this position here, and you can just work on doing one rotation, right? So you're able to start here, do one rotation. If you can do that, you're pretty much good to go. So, and of course, you can probably see where this is going, right? And this 0G Chaplin, it's very similar to the index Chaplin. It's just slightly harder. So the reason I taught you the vertical Chaplin first is because it's going to make this one, the feel of this 0G Chaplin a little bit easier, and you'll kind of get how it feels. Anyway, so once you can do that, right, so you can start here and do this rotation and catch in this position, you're going to put those together, right? So you can start off doing this really slow as well. So you start off, you fling out the bite handle, it does one rotation around your thumb, and you do this 0G index Chaplin. So you can just put them together, right? So you start here, pause, and then you go. You start here, pause, and then you go. And you can just kind of get faster and faster and faster until you can put them together as smoothly as you can put them together, basically, right? So you can work on that. You can start off doing it really slow, and as you get better, you'll just progress to doing it faster and faster. So once you are able to do that, of course, the next step is pretty simple. It's just a half orbit. So I got a tutorial on that. I'm going to go over it real quick here. So you wind up catching in this position here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to let the knife go into this vertical position. You're going to fling the knife backwards over your thumb. It's going to do about a half rotation. And usually I catch it with just my two index fingers. The knife is going to come up, and you can fling it up and catch in the reverse position, basically. So I'll show you what that looks like, something like that, right? And so to put it all together, right, so you do the thumb Chaplin there, and you do the half orbit. So that's it. Hope you guys like that one. If you can do all three of these moves independently, you shouldn't have too much trouble putting them together. And of course, you can put them together really slowly at first, but they're going to get closer and closer together and faster, and you'll get good at doing this trick. So hope you guys like that one. Hope that was clear. Thanks for watching. Peace.